Do you feel there's areas in your life where you are sabotaging yourself and you're holding yourself back, although you feel you just know that more should be possible for you? Or maybe you feel you're holding on to something that happened in the past. You're holding on to some pain that happened a long time ago. And although you know it's not serving you in any way, holding on to that, you just don't know how to let that go. Or maybe you just feel stuck and you can't put your finger on it, or you just want to find out what else is possible for you. Then this video might be right for you. And I want to invite you to watch this till the end. My name is Guido Szymanski, and I work with high achievers who are often in the public eye, and I help them under all that pressure, not only to perform to the best of their abilities, but also to like themselves better and to enjoy themselves more, so that in their most defining moments, they don't sabotage themselves, but are able to draw on all of their resources when it matters the most. And this is the work that I've been doing for many years now, one-on-one. And in the beginning of this crazy year, 2021, out of a free masterclass, a group coaching emerged. It really just kind of, it came to life, that I want to share with you. It's called the 6-Week Masters. And so I want to guide you through that process that allows you over the course of 42 days to understand how you tick, why you tick the way you tick, and how you can change the way you tick, how you can start reprogramming your own beliefs and all that subconscious conditioning that we're all carrying around, how you can start letting go of the past, what others have done to you, what you might have done to yourself, and how you can start creating new patterns. So in week 1, the first module, I take you into discovering what your own beliefs are and understanding and seeing and finding out what your innermost beliefs are. No one else in the course will have to see them. This is your process. You don't have to share that with anyone, but this is quite mind-blowing and eye-opening for many people. This is usually where people go, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't know this before. And we start reprogramming those old patterns, those old programs, and what I call the operating system right then and there from the get-go. Then we go into week 2, we're still in the awareness phase, as I call it, and we work on releasing the resistance to change. And of course, I'm talking about positive change, because changing never feels good for our system, because we're holding on to our beliefs, to our programs, in order to feel safe. So we want to make sure that we feel safe and that we open up some of our filters, so we release the resistance to change and we connect to a version of ourselves who we could be if we wouldn't have any negative programming. Of course, that's an idealistic vision. And of course, we needed the things that happened to us in the past in order to learn, in order to develop. But the truth is, we probably don't need most of the programs we hold from 20, 30, 40 years ago. We then enter phase 2, letting go. In week 3, we dive into forgiveness. And I say the joy of forgiveness, because there is a pure joy to finally letting go. And the most important part is you're setting yourself free. What I find is that many people have a distorted idea about what forgiveness really is, and especially what it does for you. And imagine you could just drop that backpack of 100 kilos and just move on freely. This is what I have heard over and over again. People saying, especially after this session, I feel so much lighter. Then in week 4, we dive into forgiving ourselves. Another immensely important module. We're also looking into how we release the mistakes, how we can let go of mistakes that we make instantly. Now, I've not always been a coach. I've been on stage most of my life. I used to be a ballet boy. I changed into acting. I even played a little part in the last James Bond movie. But in my 25-year-long career, I never felt good about myself. I always felt less than everybody else. I never felt good enough. I was always wondering, when do people find out that I'm actually not that good? And when I made a mistake, I often carried that months and years with me. And you just had to remind me of that situation. And, your skin starts crawling. And from experience, I can tell you, being able to let go of a mistake instantly, within seconds, almost while you make the mistake, there's a little bit of a time delay, otherwise you wouldn't have made it, is priceless. And just that alone will be worth far more than the investment you make into this course. Then we go into phase 3, which is now the creation part, and we're going into module 5, and we explore your goals, what your goals are, but what the real goals behind the goal is. Because very often we think we want to reach something, but the driver, the fire underneath, is something completely different. And once you understand that, you'll not only reach your goals faster, you reach it happier, easier, more joyfully. And again, it brings a lot of clarity. And so we are now creating from a clean slate, going into your goals, entering week 6, where we're now integrating everything that we have learned. You get a workbook along with the course where all the tools are in. And I open up this page because this course is loaded with tools for you to use. I like things being practical. I like things being easy and being integratable, and not I have to work, 7 hours a day on myself in order to make this work. And I put this on a list because when stress hits, a trigger hits, we don't often know what we should do, but we might remember there's a list with tools on there. So the workbook is one of the bonuses that you get. There's also a Facebook group that is there to support you. Now, I know that a lot of people are pulling out of social media, and I wholeheartedly understand more than ever. But I wanted to also provide a platform where we can exchange and where you can openly ask your questions. And when I might not be online for 3, 4, 5 hours, that someone who's probably more experienced or others who are in the course can start exchanging ideas. So the group support is incredible. You don't need this. You will get all your information on email anyway, so you're not missing out except on the group support. Also, these meetings are live on Zoom. However, if you can't make a meeting or you can't make any of the meetings, you can do the whole course on replay. Every session is being recorded, and so you can repeat it, or if you have missed it, you can dive in at your own time. That also means you don't have to be seen. There's also no exercises where you exchange with anyone else. Of course, you can do that in the group, but it's designed so you can go through your own processes without having to share it. I encourage you to ask questions, because then I can really laser in, coach you right then and there, and it usually inspires everybody else. These are just a few of the bonuses that you're getting. We're working with trance coaching sessions in order to help you release the resistance to change even better. And if you have any questions about this, send me an email, drop me a direct message on Instagram or on Facebook, and just ask away. If you're still unsure, subscribe to my newsletter and you get the free mindset mini series where you can dive into this work. However, this is a bit time sensitive because we are starting on the 23rd of September. This is in 2 weeks' time at the time I'm recording this video. If you decide to join us quickly, there is a bonus. I'm doing an early bird special for everyone who signs up and registers over this weekend until Monday the 13th at midnight. On Tuesday, we go into the full price, which will be 350 euros. And this is incredibly low priced. I say this so confidently because that is what my participants are telling me. They are telling me, Guido, this is too, you need to take your prices up. I have put them up a little bit. However, if you register right now and you register until Monday, you get this course for 300 euros. This is a no-brainer, thinking that this is 6 full weeks. And then we go to the 350 and we close on Tuesday, the 21st. I close the shop so we can all start on the same page on the 23rd. I hope I see you there, and I hope this excites you as much as this work excites me.